There may have been a gale force, but there was certainly no winds.
Nice.
This is the Long Cut Cricket Podcast. We're back. We're late. This is the 1st of October and we're talking about cricket. Mental.
Yeah. Bizarre.
That's
stupid, really.
Mainly because we're late and we've got a few problems in the Long Cut Cricket Podcast studio. You haven't got a mic stand. We have got no internet.
Yeah, we don't have a mic stand or internet.
And no one can't be bothered to turn up.
That's
for the
not
best of times.
true. I'm the only one who has to travel for this.
Anyway, 4-0. England whitewashed. Does that count as a whitewash?
No, because technically we didn't win one.
Yeah, and we should. And according to you, we shouldn't have won the last one.
That's what I mean.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, because if one's just rained off or whatever,
which it was.
Yeah. And there's no result. But you can still whitewash it by winning every game that's played.
Which we did.
But you can't win one like how we did the last one. That's just stupid.
Anyway, 5th ODI, done and dusted. Yeah. England win by the massive 9 wickets.
Convincing.
Very convincing. Though, saying that, we'll get on to a few of the talking points.
Go on then. Well, I think that's what people are hoping for. Go on. Do you want to mention the team?
Yeah.
Any team news, mate?
Yeah. Tom Curran in.
Yeah.
Chris Woakes out.
You've been tangoed. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to only see 3 pace bowlers and 2 spinners. Obviously, no all-rounder. He's in prison.
Yeah.
And then...
Seems to be working.
Wow.
Interesting.
Does he go to Australia
He's like the
now?
Wayne Rooney, isn't he? So
you said you
try and crowbar him in.
You said Owen Morgan was Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, well, there's a few of them in the team.
Right, West Indies team. Lewis out.
Yeah, he's injured, isn't he?
Yeah,
fractured his ankle.
Yeah,
which is nasty.
Kyle Hope is in.
I don't think I've ever known that from someone hitting the ball onto their foot and it actually like breaking their ankle. I wouldn't have said that was... Yeah, but I know, but you just don't... Like, you could see someone twisting their ankle and doing it.
What about, when
but
like...
hitting the ball onto your foot?
You see it... I don't know if they would break the foot, but when the ball's in the outfield and they try and stop it with their foot and it rolls up and it smashes at their ankle.
But anyway, yeah. Bit of a hit for the West Indies, I think.
And I think Sonny Alambris, I think he's a new member of the team. Anyway, let's not talk about the West Indies team too much because I know absolutely nothing about it.
Right.
Good. England win the toss and choose the field. Obviously,
Standard.
That's just no need to talk about
that. What
we do. Chris Gale comes out, 5 6s in his 40.
He just doesn't really move and sort of half swings the bat at it.
In 29 balls, he scored 6 runs that weren't in boundary. So he run 6 of those runs.
Yeah, I bet you they were 3s. He could have had 3s as well.
Gets him off to a good start.
He always does, though.
Yeah.
If he's there, he's going to get off to a good start.
I tried to sign him on my cricket game on my phone.
What was the problem?
He said that Glamorgan have got better prospects than Worcester.
So as in the people coming through are better?
Well, I don't know. I think prospect to win stuff.
Oh, what? So they had more ambition?
No, because we're a very ambitious team.
What was his problem? You're not.
He didn't want to come because he thought Glamorgan.
He was making something up, wasn't he? He just didn't want to come.
Instead, I got Kumar Sangakkara.
What the? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, well, the gale force, but
no wins.
It gets them off to a good start, doesn't it? And they have got off to a lot of good starts in this series of ODIs. But again, didn't quite...
The only problem is when both hopes go, they're hopeless.
Nice. Good. They've sort of everyone's
I tell you what, everyone,
got going,
everyone's
haven't they?
chipped in there.
Yeah.
And, 86 for 2 when Carl Hope goes. And then that's when England started to pull it back a little bit. Started to keep things a bit tighter. Samuels, Mohammed, Ambrice, and Nurse. And
Nurse, that's a cracking effort at the end.
Yeah. They all get in. And it's only really Shire Hope, which we said a few times now, who goes in and makes a big score.
Yeah.
Otherwise, obviously the likes of Nurse and Ambrice were back end of the innings. They didn't have the balls. But, we've seen Mohammed, Gale,
288.
Samuels all make starts, but not really
It's
push
not
on.
enough, is it?
Because if you look at that, they probably could have gone on and made, if they weren't, in and around, when they lost Mohammed in the 40th over for 195, that's just a stutter, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't really, they needed to go on and get, maybe even push on before that when Samuels got out 143 for 3 after 31 overs. Double it, it's still not enough.
Yeah, 288 used to be really good, but now isn't really enough.
What do you reckon? I know England romped it in the end. What do you reckon would have been a competitive score? What could have 350? Is that, or would West Indies have needed to get 350 to make that competitive?
I think if they'd have got 350, they'd have had a good chance of winning the game. Like you're in it, you've got a good chance of winning. Yeah. 320, and I think but 320 they feel like they would
still be.
Yeah, they're behind, but they're still in it. 288, I think you'd have to really. England would have to play badly, and you'd have to play well for 288 to be defendable, isn't it? Whereas 320, you go, well, we're still in it. 350, it's up for grabs, isn't it?
288, that's just, it's just.
You got to be getting over 300.
I think if you're not setting a team over 6 runs and over,
which is mental,
yeah, I know.
Which is crazy,
then you can't be the favourites.
Yeah, no, I'd agree.
Unless the pitch is
hard. There were some weird bounces though.
Yeah.
Who got stumped? Off Moen.
Samuels.
Yeah, he got that. Wasn't right. That was something. I don't know what happened there. But it wasn't a darter. You said that it wasn't a darter. It just that seemed to keep low. But they're all good, they're all good pitches now, aren't they?
Get me out. Yeah, they are, especially in ODIs.
Exactly.
So I think the par score in an ODI will become 320, 330.
Yeah,
because they just make roads.
That's what you need, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's demoralising going out. Like, look, if we don't get 330, we're done. Imagine that.
It's like Jake Ball has bowled 10 overs for 94, picking up 1 wicket. He also had a maiden in there. That's 9 overs for 94.
That's a shame because I like Ball, but that's dog. Those are rubbish figures, aren't they?
Yeah, no.
Those are rubbish figures.
The thing is, though, if you take Ben Stokes out because he's obviously in prison, then you haven't got that bowling all-rounder. You can pitch in. So say if one of you...
I've heard they've taken him to Azkaban. Go on.
So if you take out, Britain's fiercest criminal... and then you only have 5 bowlers then because...
Can he die or do a documentary on him soon?
So if you take him out, then you've got 5 bowlers and you're going to have to bowl all those 5 over unless you give someone like...
Did you ever see that series?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Imagine Ben Stokes popping up.
So what I'm saying is you've got 5 bowlers without Stokes and then you force to bowl them.
Yeah.
So... Morgan was forced to ball his full 10. He got absolutely spankarooned.
When are we just going to admit that Plunkett's our best bowler?
Oh, well, I think we already have.
And what a catch on that!
Yeah,
on the follow through of his bowling,
and the one that was it when Tom Curran got Gale when he did that dive.
Yeah, that's a very good catch as well. And Owen Morgan, we just admit now he can't field.
Liam Plunkett also rejected a contract on my phone.
Of course he did. I wouldn't want to work for you.
But actually, it's a surprise we didn't see someone like Joe Root because the spin twins, 20 overs between them.
We've said it before, though. Originally, the shorter formats of the game people thought would kill spin.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's all usually that's your way of getting wickets, I think.
But 20 overs
on like rock hard surfaces, batting pitches, spinners. They tend to do well.
In a score of 288 for 20 overs going over for 78, 4 runs and over, whatever that is. That's incredible.
It is good.
In today's game.
Yeah, really good.
Put that next to, Jake Ball conceded more runs in his 10 than both the spinners did put together.
Yeah, but he's gone loads.
Tom Curran, do you like? Do you like Tom Curran? Is he?
I don't know. He's quick, isn't he?
He
is quick.
He's not, but he's not expert. He's not.
He can bowl. He can bowl express.
I think
as in he can choose to do it.
Ball might even be
average, maybe, but Curran can bowl quicker.
Right. Okay.
If they had a one ball bowl as fast as you can, Curran can bowl rapid.
Well, Plunkett's faster though, right?
Yeah, Plunkett's consistently quicker.
Yeah.
But I think it's a weird comparison, right? But Graham Onions, do you remember he had the quicker ball bouncer?
Yeah.
Like, he would never bowl that fast, but he had the one ball he could bowl, big change up in bowling quicker. I think that's really good. Like, almost better than having a really good slower ball.
Okay.
It's just way more threatening if you know he could bowl 8 miles an hour quicker for one ball. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Rather than, he might bowl it slower.
So do you see Tom Curran as a mainstay in?
Maybe in the future. I think we'll bring him in.
He's in and around the ODI squad, is that it?
Yeah.
T20 maybe, but
I don't think he's near the test squad. No. We've got a lot of bowlers.
Thing is,
test squad.
It's difficult to say, right? But I don't want to automatically think that if you do well in the ODI scene.
Yeah. I think that as well. But then again, I don't know how you judge someone.
Last one, Lewis should be in the test squad for West Indies. But, I'm looking at Adil Rashid's figures. 1 for 42, bowled really well for the game.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't got a spinner, and he's not going to Australia. But, you're thinking he's a bit like Owen Morgan. He can play brilliantly. Do you remember when Hoggard couldn't play ODIs?
Yeah.
He was terrible at it. Is Adil Rashid the opposite? He's just a very good ODI player, limited form player, like Owen Morgan?
It could be.
Maybe like Jason Roy.
But I think Abdul Rashid, we know now, is inconsistent, right? Which, if you play a 5-day game, the inconsistent, that's too long. He'll become inconsistent. Okay, Whereas he can have
10 overs.
But he can play. He can bowl 10 overs and they could be good because he does bowl badly in ODI sometimes. But do you know what I mean? When he's bowling 20-something overs, he's going to bowl badly.
And you think maybe the pressure of having the field up in a test
match?
I
don't think he can. He can't tie down an end, can he?
Yeah, but Moeen Ali can.
Yes.
To a better extent.
He can.
To a better extent. Sure. Yeah. What a mess.
Yeah, I know.
It's weird to see how one player, Collingwood broke through, but
oh my God, stop bringing it back to Collingwood.
There are players out there that have just played ODI cricket to the top level. Hales to an extent.
Yeah.
But can't make it work in the...
Well, not when you're in handcuffs.
Liam Plunkett, who should have gone to the Ashes. I don't know. England.
That's so. We need to do next rainy day.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about who the hell got a plane ticket, because I reckon I could have got one.
So this is the last the last opportunity to see West Indies play.
Yeah.
Any names for this summer? Any names in there that you've enjoyed seeing or you've been surprised about?
Well, I think because if we're being honest, going into it, we didn't know that much about the West Indies squad. But there's loads of players in there now that if they came over again, I would be interested to watch.
Go on then.
Both the Hopes, I think are really good.
Shea Hope is the one that
he's
really could have something special.
I liked watching, if we're going not over just the ODIs, but the whole West Indies series.
Holder? No?
Holder, I've enjoyed watching Holder.
This game, but
I liked watching Blackwood bat. It's entertaining, isn't it?
Certainly worth a laugh.
Lewis, it's been good. So there's quite a few players there that I think.
What was that chunky guy called? Who was not chunky, but he was like a little bit like Chris Tremlett, bowling the Test series. Had a bit of what was his name? I liked watching him bowl.
Gabriel.
Yeah,
he was good. Yeah, enjoy that as well. So there's quite a few names that have come out of it.
And obviously, it's nice watching Chris Gale.
I don't think they're as weak as we thought they were. I think it's just because they're unknown, because I don't think they actually play that much.
I said I think in the last episode, I think Windies are turning a corner.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a juggernaut they're turning.
Well, but they are turning a corner. The top of the top are just so elite, aren't they?
Yeah, and also Windies have dropped down to 8th, 9th in the world. It's going to take them a long time to bring it.
They're going in the right direction,
though,
because they seem to have a bit of depth. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
I know their first team isn't world beaters, but they have they've got more to choose from.
I think they've got potential
at the same level. Yeah,
the players that have potential, and also I don't know, that Test team looks like a nice environment.
I think they're in a lot better position than we thought they were before the season.
Yeah, I probably agree with that.
They've played too well. They've played too well for us to put them where we did.
But they haven't been great in the ODIs, have they? Lost 4-0.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if that's a fair reflection of how they played.
I think they're probably
the last game they could have won. I don't. That's
right. Okay,
just
but
nonsense.
They're one of the best T20 sides in the world. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
I think their test game, if you like, has improved, and they're actually going to get almost like.
I think they did better in the ODIs than they did in the Test series. They played more competitively through the whole thing.
But they won a game in the Test series.
Yeah, I know, but they were more competitive consistently in the ODIs than they were in the Test matches.
No.
I think so.
They got absolutely spanked today.
Well, all right, but it wasn't an. Well, I don't know. They just didn't take enough wickets.
The only time they got spanked in the Test
series
was that first game.
Yeah, that was worse than a spanking, though.
Yeah, okay, that
was terrible. They weren't even competitive. They were competitive in this game. We just batted really well.
Yeah. All right, then do you want to move on to that? Our
okay, yeah. This is sort of getting annoying now because we can't have the ODI opener batting at 7 or 8 in the Test matches. I know he doesn't bat at 8, but do you know what I mean? This is now a problem. You can't have an ODI opener who's getting hundreds and probably, second or third best batsman in the team batting with a tail.
When we do our Ashes...
But I'm saying this is now bringing up the question, isn't it?
We
need to sort this out.
Looking at that team that they've taken out to the Ashes, I've been reluctant to do this, but I would say let's move everybody up and we're going to bring in a proper spinner.
Yeah, interesting.
But I don't want it to be, what's his name?
Crane.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay. But that's bringing up...
bring in a wicketkeeper if you don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's bringing up the question, isn't it? Because he's doing too well. He's too good.
But it's like we've seen the back end of our guys, Bairstow and Ali, particularly through the last couple of months. Played Ali, for instance. I know Bairstow not so great in the Test, but Ali.
Yeah, very good batsman. But he is a batsman.
Yeah,
Anyway, what do we think about Jason Roy when he shouldn't be in the team? Now, I don't know if it's just because he hasn't
He'll be hoping Hales gets a life sentence, won't he?
Less pressure because he knows he's not in there on merit. Like they're not backing him.
90 and an 80.
Yeah, because they're not backing him. He's like, well, I know they wouldn't be picking me anyway, so this is just a freebie go.
It's a headache, isn't it?
And now he's done well
because you've got 3 openers there, and they also look like they like Billings. Wherever they're going to put him in, there's 4 people there looking for 2 spots.
Say if we had 2 more ODIs.
Yeah.
And Hales was available, would he get in the team?
Oh, yeah.
As an opener?
Yeah.
You know, just drop Bairstow down.
Stokes is... Billings out, Hales in, and Bairstow will take Stokes' place, maybe bat 4.
It's weird, isn't it, that we've got loads of these batsmen everywhere, but it comes to a Test match and we can't get 5 batsmen, top 5 together. But Roy's done... really well for these 2 goes that he shouldn't have had, that he got the opportunity and he's done really well because he wasn't looking awful.
I think it's a shame that he hasn't made them both into 100.
I know, but it's
still,
what was it, 4 runs today off 70 balls as well. That's a quick.
He's got a brilliant strike rate in ODIs. Brilliant strike rate, over 100.
He looks good enough when you watch him play.
I think he
looks good enough.
It's difficult because Johnny Bairstow is such a brilliant player. But we've seen Roy and Hales be successful pretty consistently. I know Roy went through a bit of a dip. I think they should be our openers. Where do you fit Johnny Bairstow in? To be honest with you, if Owen Morgan wasn't the captain, then...
But Johnny Bairstow has to bat in the top 5. If he plays for England, he has to bat in the top 5.
Well, then there's Stokes, and you can have to... I don't know.
Stokes fits in much better in the lower order for me. Than Bairstow. Why Stokes should never be batting in front of Bairstow?
Well, then maybe you go with the 5 bowlers rather than the 6 with your 2 all round. It's difficult to say. It's a happy headache to have though.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah. It is good. It's clinical, isn't it?
Yeah. So Roy 96, Bairstow 141, not out off 114.
It's brutal. It's really, really good batting.
And Joe Root 46 or 44. No,
it's really good batting. That's like being the best team in the world.
So England make 294 off 38 overs.
Yeah.
Still 12 overs left.
They're just taking their time, aren't they?
420, 450.
I know.
Do you reckon they would have? What score do you reckon they would have got? 420, 450. 12 overs left. 9 wickets in hand. Bearing in mind,
it's hard to say because I think they batted comfortably because they knew what score they were chasing. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
They have a different mindset. If they'd have been setting, would they have done the same?
Well,
you don't know.
Let's say,
but let's say they have
position,
that. Yeah, they have that platform.
It's over 400.
You're probably getting close to 400, aren't you? You'd be hoping you get 400, which is massive.
What? 12 overs to get another 100 runs. Easy.
But you've seen England flop before.
Yeah,
but they could. It's the perfect
platform. I think they're looking for 420.
It's a perfect platform for it if you're going to do it.
And Johnny Bairstow to get the big triple.
But yeah, really clinical. That's what the best teams do, isn't it?
Yeah, and England showed themselves to be the best team. I thought they maybe leaked runs towards the end of the West Indies innings.
Yeah,
bowling a bit short.
Yeah.
Nurse got after them, and then boundaries started to be.
West Indies used so many bowlers. They've used a lot there. They've swapped it up 6 bowlers, sort of changed it up a bit.
The thing is, though, the scary thing is they've used 6 bowlers. They've got a bit part out of Samuels and Powell.
Yeah.
There's still 12 overs left to bowl in the game.
I know.
Taylor had already bowled at 8.
Yeah.
Joseph had bowled at 7. Cummins had bowled the 8. That would have been a massive score.
Cummins bowled 5 wides. That's not very good, is it? That's poor.
Yeah, I think...
That's poor.
Taylor bowled all right. Cummins obviously got the wicket. Was slow? We said a slow ball?
I think it was.
Just looked like a grip, didn't it, really?
Yeah.
If you're bowling Samuels and Powell, I'm sorry, but like declaration bowling. Thing is, though, 156 for 1 after when Roy goes in 22nd over.
I know.
You're already thinking you're going to lose from there, aren't you? Unless you do something serious.
I think that's maybe West Indies' problem. Might be mindset. I think they do give up a bit.
Well, the thing is, though...
I think England do as well, though.
It's so. I think that's
once
one of the things.
It's sort of a thing that's become like teams give up before the game's over now.
288 isn't enough in most on most.
No, I know you're gonna have to bowl it. I don't think West Indies have the bowling attack against England's batting.
Yeah.
Where you can bat yourself there. No. England would have to bat badly.
You would want maybe, India's spin attack.
Yeah.
Just to try and keep...
Or
conditions
would have to change, like a rain delay and then the ball starts hooping or something in between or something.
Yeah. I just don't think... Yeah, West Indies aren't strong enough to defend 288.
Again, I think England batted really well. More than West Indies losing it. England crushed them there.
This was certainly
batted really well.
Certainly more consistent, or this was certainly more than what we saw last week when the Duckworth-Lewis came into account. There's no arguing the fact that England were the better team today.
Saying about whether we'd have got over 400, I think we probably would have, with the form, with like Mo and Ali's in cracking form.
Well, you got Josh Butler.
That's what I'm saying. The form people are in. That's probably. We could have. That's a really good chance of doing it.
It's strange, isn't it? Because Mo and Ali's there dancing down there.
I know.
And we've seen he's saw 50 to 112 balls. And he's got Sam Billings to come in front of him.
I think this is creating a headache in Test match cricket more than our ODI.
Yeah.
I think ODI.
Well, it's
we can sort it pretty easily.
Would you change a winning team kind of thing? Yeah.
But it's making more of a problem for England with Test matches.
Is there anyone in that West Indies team that could fit into that England team? Honestly, because I don't think... I'm looking at Chris Gale against Roy. Would Chris Gale get into... whoever you're going to open with for England, would Chris Gale get into you?
I don't know if you can't pick like any international team if you've got the chance of having Chris Gale in.
You cannot pick him.
Yeah, because he can literally win the game on his own. Yeah. If he goes out and gets 100 before 20 overs is up, you're like, well...
The thing is, though, it's not like, Kumar Sangakkara.
No.
You're like,
no.
Definitely take him. Yeah. You've got to think about it for Chris Gale.
But again, it's the gamble's worth it.
You reckon?
Yeah, because if it comes off, it just murders a team. It's so demoralising.
We haven't seen much from Marlon Samuels this series.
No, we haven't. We haven't.
Make my team. I do like Jerome Taylor actually as a fast bowler. I obviously like Shia Hope. But does Shoaib get into this team? Because the weakest batsman there is Sam Billings, right?
Yeah, he's just a numbers, isn't he?
He's
making numbers,
but he's on like the cusp, isn't he? But he's not. He's
not good enough.
So Ben Stokes normally would be in there. Take Sam Billings out, put Ben Stokes in, and then
I don't know. I think England are really, really strong. Is Owen
Morgan the weakest batsman in that lineup?
Yes, but if he wasn't getting in there, I think you could fill it with an England player before a West Indies player would take that spot.
Well, Johnny Bairstow.
That's what I'm saying. So,
yeah. Really
not to say that I think West Indies are in, like we said, much better position than we gave them credit for at the start of their tour. Right then,
call it a day.
Should we finish it there?
Yep.
So what's the deal with the next podcast? Rainy Dayer?
Rainy Dayer.
It's a Rainy Dayer about the plane.
Yeah. And the prison.
Because it is bizarre to me. Both.
Yeah.
Both of those are weird.
We need to think of an escape plan.
Yeah. We need someone to dig a tunnel to get him on the plane. Although we're thinking maybe not.
Right, stickle bricks.
Yeah, exactly. Good point. Right. Should we end it there? Thank you very much for listening. If you're new around here, you know which button to press. It's the one that starts with the S. And the little if you don't want to miss anything, if you are subscribed, which I know a few of you are these days, it's a little bell. Press the little bell and you'll know. It will send you a little notification going, it's a rainy day, fella.
Our next episode will be a rainy day one, which I'm looking forward to a rainy day podcast.
I like the rainy days, and people have commented saying that they're their favourite as well.
Because it's been a long summer, and even though I've enjoyed watching England, I always enjoyed watching cricket. But it's nice that little ODI series.
I like speculating about it.
That ODI series has come to an end, and we can push on now and think about something different. So,
bit of Ashes build up. Isn't it? We haven't had that. This is the first build up to an Ashes series.
Yeah. So tune in next Sunday and join in with your comments, and we'll speak to you there.
Cheers, guys.